Going to be exploring a little bit of the Hunyuan forms, primordial Qigong, very simple, very slow for purpose of guiding Qi and creating more stability and health. And we might also start with a little bit of tapping and some throwing hands work as well. So you might like to start by just bringing your palms together, create some heat. I like to think of all restlessness as being embodied by fingers, so stretch them out. We start with this idea of needing, wanting more, trying to find more, and then we just connect with the restlessness of hands, get a sense for how warm they might be, and just this flow of chi from fingertips right down to heart and lungs and across the body. Spread your shoulders out wide. You might like to roll the wrists, maybe spread the fingers wide, then join them back together. You might flick out the fingers. And then just one more big kind of dry wash of the hands. All right, let's bring that energy from fingers right up to the head, just tapping all around the skull. Every day is different, so just see what you can notice about this day, the sensation, maybe a discomfort, maybe somewhere that feels a little blocked. You might like to take one hand to the back and just tap on the top of the head, back of the neck, lung. Or you might like to take one hand to the forehead and just tap on the back of the neck. Find your breath and follow it. All right, let's take both fingers around the back now, just under the occipital bones. And you might like to come out to the side of the head, our gallbladder meridian, maybe a little scratch or a comb. And then we'll take that energy and just flick it out. Deep sigh. All right, let's come back to the head. We'll split our fingers, two fingers on each side, and just pushing in and up, front of the ear and back of the ear. You might slow the movement down and maybe just connecting with the neck and flicking out again. Okay, let's take arms up above the head and just let them fall. You might like to just find every corner of your foot as you do this. Arms are heavy. Give each breath all the time it needs. Next breath in and out. Let's switch it now. We're going to drop our tailbone down, weight in the back of the body, bending the knees. we'll slowly come back up and just let the arms stay loose. You might like to drop your shoulder blades down the spine. Just feel the weight into the heels. Might tuck in your chin and feel the back of the neck long. And slowly coming back. Let's roll our shoulders. Okay, let's stay with our tapping energy. We're going to bring hands to the body, a kind of rhythm across the start of our lung meridians, and then our dantian, and then back to the chest, and back to the belly. So see if you can find a rhythm. Don't have to be using much force, just want to be guiding chi into the body. Let's do maybe one or two more throwing hands exercises. Arms out wide, and just let one swing in front, one behind the body. Start to notice your hip and shoulder yielding and creating a little bit more space. Weight in the back of the body as you swing across. And letting the arms stay really heavy. We're going to take them up above the body. This time a big looping circle. And just rolling the hip back, rolling the shoulder back. And when you're ready, let's shake it out. As we always do in our practice, just take a moment to notice how you feel. You might like to scan through the whole body. Maybe something that was cold has warmed up, something that was stagnant has started to flow. All right, so today we're going to be doing some Hunyuan forms, very simple primordial Qigong, original Qigong. And first one, very, very easy. We're just going to lift our arms up, out to the side, turn our palms just before shoulder height. Keep the shoulders heavy as you lift up, and then we're drawing into the crown of our head, and then scanning down the front of our body as we sigh out. You might take a few goes to find the rhythm of your breath, but ideally inhaling up. You might have to move quicker or slower than me if your breath pattern is a little different. When the breath comes, we're rising. And when the palms turn down, we're sinking and sighing out. We're drawing chi from the earth, palms turned down to the earth, then from the sky. And now the palms turn in towards the body. We're directing it through the body. Next time our palms come down, just keep them at the dantian for a moment, the center of gravity in our body. And then we'll just settle and store, return. Okay, our next form, we're going to be gathering in this feeling of gathering chi into the dantians of the body. We've got our upper dantian here, middle dantian here, and lower dantian where our perineum is. We'll start by taking our arms wide and drawing in, and then letting go. Now, middle dantian, drawing in. You might feel like the belly expands, breathing in to meet the hands. And then our lower dantian, we're just going to draw in from the earth. Feel like energy is coming up the inside line of the leg, from the ball of the foot. Drawing energy from the earth. And when you're ready, palms back onto the body. Let's settle. Okay, our third form, our palms will be together in front of the body, turn towards each other. This idea of yin and yang, and we're going to be circulating chi now. As you breathe in and belly expands, hands come towards the body. And as your hands go away, sigh out, let your navel come back to the spine. Each of these forms has a different kind of purpose in the direction of our chi. We started with a cleansing form, and then we did a gathering form. And now this one is moving or circulating. So just listen to the breath. You might change direction. And when you're ready, palms come back onto the body. And then we settle and return. And next form is about opening and closing. So we're going to draw hands towards the third eye point as we breathe in, and then as we sigh out, just gently lean forward into the balls of your feet. So rocking back and then leaning forward. Don't want to be holding our breath or creating any tension in the body. So notice the feeling under the feet. We don't have to be so rigid, so set in our ways. So just notice this feeling of fluidity. And now we'll draw into the middle, just allowing the body to float back. And then lean forward. Just honor your own body with its limitations. Now our lower dantian, we're going to lift up, drawing into this point. It's called Hui Yin. And one more time. And palms come onto the body. Next form, we're going to lift up through the center line of the body, light as we can. And then a little bit of a loose fist, pulling down, big sigh. Feel like you're really taking a heavy weight back down, lifting light. And then big sigh. And one more time. And we might just do one more form today. This one is about gathering in. So feel like you're taking a wide reaching, lifting, drawing into the center of the body. Maybe breath meets the hand. We're drawing in from the external world into this thing that we can control, our internal body. We can control the way we breathe, the way we move, the choices that we make throughout the day, what we eat, how much water we drink. So you might just remind yourself, external world full of randomness and chaos, but the internal world we can control through our practice. Can we help our body's healing capacity today? And back to the center. Let's settle one last time. So hopefully we have this feeling of energy in the body having shifted. Maybe something that was stuck has started to move again. You might like to take the energy of the practice out into the day, whatever you need to do. And we'll come back to the center, bring our hands together, bring them to heart center, this gesture of humility. You might like to just pay respect to the ancient wisdom of Qigong practice. And then, of course, let's bow to each other.